Hey, how we doing, everyone? This is David from mediaboxentlab, and yes, today we have the Mackie, the FX10 version 3. So we're gonna check. This is great if you want to start like a karaoke DJ. This allows you to control ladder effects. If you look in a console to mix a good microphone and much more. So let's take a look at this great mixer or console right now. So let's go to the open box, the ProFX10 version 3 channel professional FX and the mixer with USB. And these are I have to preview the version 2, by the way. So we're going to be looking up this out with 24 effects. All right, so let's see what we get. A nice flyer, the info on the mixer, the manual, and by the way, guys, you need to download the drivers and the software, and what you do comes with the card there and with the serial number, a code number, if you want to use the software. In my case, the only thing I did was download the driver. Since I'm going to be using this with something else, I didn't have to use the code. But if you need a software, it comes with all instructions. Now the manual is for all the series, right, and tell you how the whole thing works and how you hook up, right, if you're gonna hook that to a guitar. Then in my case, I use it for a podcast radio. Let's see right over here, much smaller than my version 2, since because it was a slight potentiometer. This is the round one, so a little different. All right, so right over here we get the power supply 110 volt 240. So that's the power supply. No longer has the straight power cord to the mixer. All right, so it comes with the USB cable type A and a USB 2.0. It's a nice looking console mixer compared to the previous version, the version 2. So we see there, my previous one was a slide, so I'm saving a space. The ROM one, I think maybe it's better. I don't know, depends what you need. The Mu Bond are nice. This one will light up a red color compared to the other one, right? Didn't light up. Has the slides, and mine, yes, mine is with the slide version. This around, so maybe it's a little much better. So I have the HQ here to control. The problem is I have a mine, I think, because I always leave it in the same position. Maybe that was the problem that was getting into it. So again, it has to insert if you're going to use a compressor limiter or a equalizer, and we can hook that up to 4 mic and 2 inputs, line input, cut off, and we got over here the insert. Right, in my case, again, I use a compressor and a limiter and 2 mics there, XLR, and also it allows you to use 1/4. So if you have the banana jack 1/4, you can just plug it right there. Then as you see there, again, that allow inserts and 2 mics and the 2 lines. The only thing they'll have the line, you cannot control the gain, by the way, guys. There's no way to control the gain out there. And in this case, it has a 2 outputs. So you have USB 1, 2, and USB, it's called FX. By the way, you're going to see FX. USB 1, 2, and USB 3 and 4. Now on effects, by the way, there are 24 effects, or mostly that I have some of my friends that have this. They use it for karaoke or whatever effect you need to require to use. In my case, I do not use none of those effects. We see that USB and power switch on, and that will be it. So let's plug it in. Let's turn it on, and yes, we see the effect coming on the first right there, and you can set the different type of effects, depends what you want right there in the side. Now over here we hit that's for the USB HQ. And guys, as you see there, I have my 48 volt effects. If you're going to use some of the effect, I do not use none of those things. And my other one also was giving me problem, the 48 volts. So in this case, you activate it. If you're going to use a condenser microphones, right? If you're using a dynamic microphone, doesn't require the 48 volts. Now also different on this one, you had an XLR output right on the top instead to be in the back, and also you can, the other one used to be right in the back. So Yeah, sometimes right back or one in the front, and a USB 2.0 if you need connecting this to recording right in your computer. And much smaller, like I think it looks nicer. I like the mute button you can see now because it light up and a little much lighter than the original version. And this thing now you have the 2 input line. The only thing there is no way to control the line in input, by the way. Okay? So whatever you send it out is going to go through, and so you have to make sure you control your gains, right? Because there is no way to control that. Only microphones 1 to 4 you can control the gain. All right, guys. So I like the design. It's smaller than my previous version too. And like I said before, this is an open box. We're going to be testing this for a while, and I'll let you know what I'm thinking. The other one is about 4 years old and needs to go. I have a lot of problem with my 48 volts. It needs to be clean, and because some of the parts are always set on the same location, and maybe that's a problem. But I have not set up. I don't want to be cleaning. We use this on a professional level, so we need to replace it. And a little smaller because like I said, we have this slide pot. I think this round one maybe is better. So looks nice, and you have a 24 effect. So you have to do karaoke, or if you use it for a mixer or professional, if you have a band, I think it's real good. Nice and simple. And that will be it. Remember, guys, to get one of these devices, like always, I will leave you the information and right below this video. I'll see you next time. Bye.